Hello everybody, my name is Simon Belmont. I welcome you back to number 35 of my Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot Idea Series. Now, with this one, I'm going to go jump back into a third-party character, and this is a third-party character that does have a lot of history with Nintendo, and that is Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden series. Now, before I start specifically talking about Ryu Hayabusa himself, I'm going to talk one little thing about Ninja Gaiden. Basically, is that the series itself has been with Nintendo for a very long time. It basically has been around since the NES. At least there were versions of the Ninja Gaiden series on the NES, and basically there was like 3 games on that, and like 1 or 2 games like on the Super Nintendo. I think the collection actually wasn't there. Like, it was like some sort of Super Nintendo collection of the first 3 games like updated on Super Nintendo. It's been on the handhelds for a while. It made its return, like Nintendo-wise, on the Wii U with Ninja Gaiden 3 of the new series, and it has a lot of ties with Nintendo. Like, they put the games all on the Virtual Console. There is a close connection between Nintendo and Tecmo Koei. If they did, like, they basically worked together with them and helped, make Hyrule Warriors, and there was the Dead or Alive game that was on the 3DS, and Ryu Hayabusa is a character in that series. There is some connections not just with the character, but with the franchise and the company. Now, when it comes to Ryu Hayabusa himself, why do I think he should be in Smash Bros? First and foremost, lots of history with Nintendo. Ninja Gaiden itself has a lot of history with Nintendo, just like Castlevania, Mega Man, Bomberman, and all those franchises. Ninja Gaiden is the same way, and Ryu Hayabusa is the main character in that entire series, besides a few characters here and there you can play as, and he has close ties with Nintendo. He's as much of a Nintendo character as like a Simon Belmont or a Bomberman. He's a very close third-party character that has close ties to Nintendo, and he's been around a while. He's a legendary third-party character. It's very retro. It'd be in the same vein of like a Simon Belmont, Bomberman, Sonic, to an extent, Pac-Man, in between them, at least in the 80s. I said Simon Belmont, Bomberman, a lot of those retro characters from like the 80s and early 90s, like in that era. And there's demand for this character. I've seen Ryu Hayabusa demanded for in Smash Bros. Quite some time, actually, especially with Smash Bros. 4. I think one of the third-party characters I remember hearing talked about a lot was Ryu Hayabusa, not as much as, say, maybe a Mega Man or a Pac-Man or Rayman or, stuff like that, but, in the Bomberman and Simon Belmont levels of character, which is pretty close in terms of demand as well. Those characters were almost as demanded as the top ones that even got in. Like I said, there's popularity, there's demand, there's history, and moveset potential. Ryu Hayabusa is a freaking ninja. What kind of moveset can you make? Everything! Stealth attacks, kunai knives, various ninja techniques, the sword, his knife claw things he has, like the newer games, everything. There's a ton of things. A ninja moveset that would not be like Sheik. No, don't get it twisted here. Don't get connected like it's going to be a clone of Sheik or anything. Sheik would be, and Ryu Hayabusa would be nothing alike. And maybe even the demon powers that Ryu Hayabusa seems to have in the newer games, you can even intertwine that. You can kind of mix the old series from the NES and Super Nintendo with the new series that's now around, like the third game on Wii U, and just come up with an interesting moveset. You can even have both costumes. You already have those costumes right there. The classic costume, the new costume, various other costumes like you might have in Dead or Alive. You have tons of costumes to go for them. But especially the newer and older costumes, you can play new and old all day. You can decide what version you want to play as and intertwine their movesets together. But overall, it's just there's a lot going for them. Like I said, popularity, demand, history, moveset potential. If there's one third-party character that truly has a reason to be in Smash and deserves it, on top of like a Belmont or a Castlevania character in general, and Bomberman, it's Ryu Hayabusa, people. My name is Simon Belmont. Put in the comment section what you guys think. Do you want to see Ryu Hayabusa in Smash Bros? Did you vote for him? Or do you think he's a third-party character that doesn't deserve to be in, and there's someone else that you want to see more? We'll discuss it there, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace.